Hey, everybody. Sorry if I was a few seconds late. Tonight is not going to be the typical Wednesday night live. Hang on here. Let me bring up the chat here 1 second. And then I can tell you what's going on. Turn this down. Okay. Let me say hi to everybody here first. Get through all of that. Hey, Robert, Mystria, sorry about that. Melissa, V, Suzanne, Melly. Let's see who else is in here. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Pippa. Penny, Diamond Painting with Dreamer. Anne, Terry Lynn, Jamie, Margaret, Julie, and Elizabeth. I think I've covered everybody on the hi. I may have missed Robin. If I missed you, Robin, hi, Robin. Hey, Jeremy. I just found out like minutes ago that Sherry will not, most likely will not make it to the live. She has, she just got some news and she needs to go be with a friend. If she wants to let anybody know, I'll leave that to her to share that information. So it's going to be a shorter live tonight than usual, and all the festivities that normally would be taking place will take place next week. She just let me know that because she has all the information and she can't get me that information. And she realized after she had already posted the progress video that she forgot to ask the weekly question. Hey, Tia. And right now she's also at her parents' house visiting. So that was another reason that she was not going to actually be able to be in the live. And if you're looking at the screen, you might want to look away because I just realized that my cam's all blurry. So hang on a second here. I don't know what's wrong with this. I'm going to try and adjust this thing here. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll clear up, hopefully. Does that look a little better? I know now you're looking at my tripod. I'll try and get these legs better. I'm sorry. Right now, it's been a hot minute since I've done anything as far as YouTubing goes. It's a mental health moment right now. I think we're all experiencing this. I don't know about you all, but I am usually really good at being at home. I love to be at home. I don't like to go out. I don't like crowds of people. I want to go do what I've got to do and come home. So this being in the house really hasn't been difficult for me, with the exception of when I do have to go out, I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to go to the grocery store. I don't want to go out and pay a bill if I have to pay a bill. I don't want to do any of the things. Not because, not because I'm I don't like to leave my house. I'm not that type of person. I'm not the type that, wants to be isolated in my home. I'm just the type of person that I love my home. We bought our house because we will be in our house 3 years on the 30th of June. We bought this home because we loved it. And we've always been, well, when I was younger, when I was in my 20s and as a teenager, well, yeah, I like to go out and hang out with my friends and do all the drinking and partying and clubbing and all that. But into my early 30s, I guess it was pretty much after I had my youngest child, who is now going to be, he's 15. At about that time, I think I had exhausted myself. I had partied myself to death. Yeah. Now I just want to wake up, drink my coffee in the morning, get myself woke up. And I do this watching YouTube videos or go through Facebook, check my emails. Sometimes I'm having coffee over the phone with my mom. My mom lives in Ohio. Or maybe I'm talking to one of my daughters or something. But, that's how I start my day. And if I have to leave that day to go do something, I have to psych myself up, talk myself into doing it. I've been here in Las Vegas. It'll be 13 years on the weekend of the 4th of July. And I don't have friends. I have people that I talk to occasionally, but no, there's no people that like to get together and do simple things. They want to do things that I have no interest in doing. Even if people my age and older, there's still a lot of them that still like to go out and party and have a good time. And yeah, that's not me. Me having a good time is sitting at home doing what I'm doing right now. I'm good with people as far as, well, we all know, anybody who's been in here and has been in my lives or seen my whipping chats, we know I can talk. I could talk your ear off. Wait 1 second. What? Yes, Steve, sorry, my son's now going to interrupt me. Yeah, I'm right for a meetup. And me and Tia, me and Tia have talked about getting together here, but until this stuff here that's going on in the world kind of settles down, I'm afraid. I mean, for the first time in my life, I am actually afraid. And that's why I don't want to leave the house. Hey, Britt. Starting Friday, I just found out we are going to start phase 2. I personally don't think that Vegas is ready for phase 2. They're going to start opening gyms. They're going to start opening spas and saunas and massage centers and all this. And I'm sorry, I don't think we're there yet. And I'm not a germaphobe. I worked in hospitals and nursing homes and people's homes that were very ill. I mean, I've been in the medical field since 1996. So I'm not afraid. I'm not a germaphobe. I've worked with patients that have AIDS. I've worked with patients that have tuberculosis, with hepatitis, with, things. I've had patients that we didn't even know that there was anything wrong with them because they were transient patients that came in off the street, and we had to isolate them until we got labs back, knowing if they were negative or positive. But right off the bat, everybody that came in off the street, they were contagious until we found out otherwise. But that did not make me afraid to go in and do my job. I threw my gloves on, threw my mask on, all my PPE went on. I went in, I did my job because my patient needed me to do my job. Just like all the heroes that are out there right now that are risking their lives to take care of us. That was me. Now I'm on the other side, and now I'm afraid to go out because I have a son who has a compromised immune system. I can't let him get sick. I have what could be considered a compromised immune system. I can't get sick. So every time I go out and I see, you know, what's going on, it scares me. And I mean, it just, there's no other way of putting it. It scares me. And I should be diamond painting while I'm flapping my gums. I never, just, you know, I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman and Cuba Gooding Jr. But that is what I think of each time I walk out of the house and I see everybody, well, see the ones that are still wearing masks, which I see are less and less. But seeing people with the masks, seeing people with the gloves, that's not something we're supposed to see outside of, you know, medical facilities. Unless it's somebody like my mother-in-law, who she's no longer with us, but she had leukemia. So she obviously had a compromised immune system. So she didn't go out much at all. But when she did, she always had to make sure that she had a mask on just to prevent, you know, anybody who may have had a cold. And that she could not risk, you know, catching even a cold could have compromised her life. So I think after 10 weeks, because we have been on the stay-at-home orders, it's been now 10 weeks since our governor put the stay-at-home orders on us. Now they have been lifted in many ways, but still seeing we're testing more people now than we were. So our testing has increased, which by testing increase, so is our cases increasing. So if we're increasing cases, we're, you know, how is it that they feel that it's safe for us to be opening up to the degree that we are? So I've been dealing with that mental health, as well as any other female in here. And I know Jeremy does not count in this because Jeremy's doing this on purpose. Real quick. Hey, One Fun Diamond Painter and Lizzie's World of Gems and I never say Rivke. Did I say that right this time, Rivke? Hi, welcome to, excuse me, welcome to the live and listening. Right off the bat, you hear me ranting. Put the U.S. in a bad light. What happened? Yeah. We're still fearful here too. We live in a small town where my hubby is a doctor, nursing home director, health department director, and coroner. Oh, geez, he's got that, like, the whole responsibility falls in his lap for everything where you're at. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're dealing with that. But like I said, Jeremy is not going to count in this one here because he's growing out that mane of hair of his on purpose. But any female that is in here who has not had a haircut or even trimmed in the past, say, 3 months, put your hands up. Because I'm going to tell you what, I was due to get my haircut when everything shut down here. Last haircut I had was the end of December, or like right before Christmas. Yes, you are growing your hair out for a good reason, Jeremy. And I commend you for that. And I thank you for that, because my mother-in-law would have been so grateful to have gotten hair as beautiful as yours for herself when she needed it. So I appreciate that and thank you. But yeah, I got my hair cut like a few days before Christmas, and it hasn't had scissors put to it since. My bangs are almost as long as Jeremy's bangs are. I have not had my hair colored since Christmas, or since Thanksgiving. So I'm feeling, you know, my husband says, what don't you, honey? You're not going anywhere. You look fine, but you're not going anywhere. So even if you didn't look fine, what difference does it make? Yeah, he doesn't understand that it has nothing to do with leaving the house. And I'm not vain. I'm not that vain type of person where, you know, I have to look like I'm going to a party, even if I'm not going anywhere. You know, I don't need to be that person that I'm get up, put my makeup on, do my hair, do all that stuff, waiting for the phone to ring. So if the phone rings, I'm ready to leave at a moment's notice. No, I'm not that person. I don't even put makeup on 90% of the time. I don't think I've had makeup on since Christmas, which even if this pandemic wasn't, I still wouldn't have put makeup on. I only wear it when I have to. But I have not seen my own natural hair color. Well, my own natural gray now, but I have not seen what would have been my natural hair color in about 30 years. And I've got a birthday coming up. So it's been a long time. And now that I'm seeing my hair, I'm not liking it. I've never seen so much gray on a person's head as I'm seeing right now at my age. So that's starting to affect me. I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh, goodness sakes. Sorry, I had to move the camera. I am diamond painting. You just can't see me because my camera is not in a good angle, but I am putting drills down. So yeah, I've got too much time to think now. And it's starting to cause things that normally don't bother me is now starting to bother me. I look at my poor son, he looks like a cotton ball, a great big, huge black cotton ball exploded on top of his head. And is, constantly trying to get the hair out of his eyes. And we're both afraid to take that chance in going and sitting in the salon. Not quite sure how well it's being sanitized. And I went to the dentist dentist and orthodontist in the middle of the month, and I have been every day counting because it is actually 2 weeks ago tomorrow. I went to the or 3 weeks ago. When was it? I forget the date now, but I went to the orthodontist and the dentist. Orthodontist twice and the dentist once, all in the same day. Since then, I have been taking my temperature every day, hoping and praying that I wasn't having my mouth hanging wide open in those offices when other people were being seen and they weren't doing the 3 hours between patients, hoping and praying that I wasn't going to get a fever or a symptom. And I get to go back next week and do it again. So now it's going to get back in my head again. And I think that's the biggest thing is that there's so much time to think that things that I wouldn't normally let bother me, I am allowing to bother me now. And also I think it's getting to me because we just found out over the weekend that my brother and sister-in-law both had a fever. He had his for like a day or two, and then his fever went away, and then she got one. And she's an infectious control nurse. But they went and visited not visited, but they went to my father-in-law's to help him fix his computer because that's all my father-in-law has is his computer to keep him, entertained and sane. And now we're worried, what if they, either of them test positive? What now do we have to worry that he might? They are going to, they did go to get tested. Yes, they did go to get tested. But it's going to be the 5 to 7 days before they get the results. Let me come back here and do some reading. I'm sorry, catch up because I know people have said something to me. Yeah, well, see, Brittany, I've got my hair up, but my hair it's too long. I have layers in my hair, so my hair doesn't all stay up. It all hangs out, but I've got very thin hair. Like it's, as I'm getting older, it's getting thinner and thinner, and it's starting to break off because it's always in a ponytail. It's always in a twist or something. So I'm damaging my hair more and more. And because of it being gray and not having any color, it's not got any, it breaks so much easier. And yes, Jeremy, and that's why you're doing that, and you're doing that in honor of your mom, to make it to where it's easier for people who weren't as fortunate, that weren't fortunate then like they can be now. Yeah, man bun. I love that. Man bun's always offering to help me out. And scared it will hurt. Yeah. All right, so I'm back to catching up here. Pippa, I went to the salon for the mustache and eyebrows. I also got a massage once per month, sometimes twice. Yeah, and see, my eyebrows, oh my gosh. I went to the bathroom yesterday. I looked in the mirror and there was something on my eyebrow sticking like straight up. I actually thought it was one of my dog's hairs, because he's shedding, and it's black. So I go to pull it and it's attached. I don't know where this thing came from, but I pulled that thing out. That thing was about 1.5 inches long. I was just like, what the hell? An inch? Who has 1.5 inches long eyebrow? One hair, not the whole eyebrow, but one hair was sticking straight up and straight out, and it had to be close to 1 inch, maybe not quite an inch, maybe an inch, maybe a little over 1 inch, but it looked like 1.5 inches. I actually took a picture to show my mom. I sent it to her, and I was like, when does this happen? Not on any normal circumstances, because I was going to get my eyebrows done about every 4 weeks when I got my hair trimmed. Now, all of a sudden, the hair on my eyebrows is as long as the hair on the top of my head. Come on. Then I've got my son who's, he's bored. He's tired of being stuck in the house. He wants to go to the gym. He wants to start going to the gym. I'm not comfortable with that. Still trying to set this up to where you guys can actually see that I am working. Maybe this will help. Yeah, okay. Can you see me now? Kind of, sort of. Sorry about the movement of the camera, y'all. So he's bouncing off the walls. He's stir crazy because he's tired of being stuck in the house. And, he takes medication to keep him calm, but that medication only works to a certain degree. So he needs something that can, keep him occupied. And it seems the only thing that keeps him occupied for any lengthy amount of time is video games. Well, I really don't want him to live off of video games. Hey, Nana. So, yes, this week has been mental health all week, and each week progressively has gotten worse. There's times where every time I opened my mouth, I swore I was going to cry, but wasn't quite sure why. It really wasn't. Nothing happened at that moment that would trigger those types of emotions, but it seemed like every time I opened my mouth, I felt the well of tears in my eyes, and my nose started to tingle, and I'm like, what are you going to cry about? I'm luckier than a lot of people because my husband never was affected as far as his job went. I was we're very fortunate there. But I just think when you choose to stay home and be a homebody or a recluse, you're doing that by choice. But when something's happening that forces you to have to, I think it's a completely different thing. And I think that's what's bothering me now, is even when they say, yeah, go out and do things, we're still being told to be safe for ourselves as well as one another, that we need to keep wearing the masks. I don't think I'm ever going to stop now at this point. To be honest with you, I think I'm so freaked out by this now that my mask, I'm going to start making them eventually here, and I'm going to have masks to go along with everything that I'm wearing. It's going to match my purse. It's going to match my shoes, my coat. You know, it might be sporty one day if I'm going to be going, if I ever make it to the gym again. And if I'm going for Christmas, then it's going to be a dressy one. Or yeah, that's what it's coming to. But I've had my mom, well, not my mom. I've had people, I've talked to some people, privately and stuff, and they said, well, maybe you want to take something. I don't think that there's going to be, taking something. I'm not depressed. I mean, people are going to say, well, if you're talking like that, you're depressed. No, I'm not that clinically depressed. I don't want to not live. I'm not at that point where I don't want to take a shower and, do something with myself or not eat or eat myself to oblivion. I mean, I'm sure it's a form of a depression, but it's not, anything that anybody needs to, I guess, be worried about that, we're going to get a notice on Facebook one day that Melissa took her life. No, that's not even. I have so much in my life that I still want to see and do and all that, but it's just, I don't want to take medication either. That's just all there is to it with that. I've just gotten, over the past year and a half, I've just gotten off of all of the meds that I was taking for anxiety, for irritable bowel syndrome, for the back pain and neck pain. And the only thing I have now, and I don't even take it, and I should, is my fibro. And that's why I have so many flare-ups and so many fibro problems, is because I don't take the medications that are prescribed to me because I don't like the way they make me feel. I don't like feeling like I'm watching myself go through the motions of life. And that's what they do. So I would rather suffer through the pain and wait for it to go away than just have to keep taking pills, because those pills only make it go away for 8 hours or 6 hours. And then it starts coming back even before it's time to take another dose of medication. So if I'm only going to get teased with a small amount of pain, because we all know medication doesn't make the pain go away. It's just a mental block that's placed on our brain until medication wears off. So that's what's been going on with, this week with that. And then I had a nightmare with the canvas and the drills that I've been working for the past 2 weeks, trying to figure out what the issue was with the canvas or with the drills. The canvas was perfect. It was beautiful. But the drills almost made me quit diamond painting. Literally was ready to pack all the diamond paintings that I have up, and they were going to become giveaways, and I was going to be done with diamond painting. I talked to the person that I purchased it from, that I got it from, and we tried different things and we figured it out. And we're going to try something and we'll see how that goes. But that was a nightmare. That was an absolute nightmare. So now we're here, and I had to take a break from squares. It's like the last 3 finishes that I've had were squares. And of course they're Diamond Art Club, so they're going to be big. This year I've finished 7 paintings, and two of them have been round. Yeah, sorry about that. Two of the 7 have been round. So in 5 months I have finished 4 squares. And I needed a break from squares. And all my whips that I currently have, except the one I'm working on, are square. I've got 4 squares upstairs. I have Enchanted Forest, which is a huge square, and those drills are horrible. Anybody who did Enchanted Forest knows the 3371s on that are horrible. I have, was it Rhiannon or Rihanna, whatever it is, that's the Mycogelina. That's a square. I have 2 Chuck Pinsons up there. Cottage by the Sea, that's a square. And I forget the other one that's a square. Those are all whips. Those had to be put away. I was just like, I cannot do another square right now because I'm going to be doing a mystery diamond painting with one of my subscribers and Facebook friend of one person. They are a subscriber and they are also a Facebook friend. And we talk outside of Facebook. So I'll be doing that. That's a square that I'll be doing as a mystery painting. And I know that only because, well, they asked me if I wanted round or square, and I got square. And then my TSA is a square. And they're both large. So yeah, I needed a round. So I went and pulled out Space for Reflection. That is what I'm currently working on right now. I'm about a quarter of the way done with it. And then hands up, who got, these are the 4 that I have that are in queue. Once this is finished, I will have 2 going on at the same time all the time. I can't not do that. I can't not have 2 going at the same time. I don't know why. That's my ADHD. Hey, Christy. Who got Into Wonderland, Mad Kitty, and the what is it called? Lost Something? The pink Cheshire Cat and Red Riding Hood. Who got all 4 of them? 1 of them, 2, 3, 0. Yeah, those are my next 4 in queue. They're already kitted up, except the pink Cheshire Cat. That's getting kitted up after the live. So those are going to be my next 4 that I will be doing while I am doing my mystery painting with my friend and the TSA when that gets straightened out. Yeah. I had to open it. I couldn't even wait. I couldn't wait. I know, I'm bad. I was going to open it here in the live, but I was so upset yesterday because I knew that I had mail coming. And it didn't show up. They said that it went back to the post office because the address was incomplete. And it would, if once the address was verified, then it would be in the next day's mail. I got the package today. There was nothing wrong. My address was perfectly written out, as bright as it was computer generated. It was printed off on the label. They're saying, and it's right there, you couldn't miss it. But I got my first order of T-Moss sparklers and ABs. Yeah, this is the first time I ordered them. I'm so excited. These are going to be, I'm going to need to get a lot more because these are all going to be used over those 4 paintings that I have in queue. Yeah, that's the purpose of getting these. So I've got the 3350 sparklers, which this is like a claret or something, I think. It's a really deep red. Got that. And then, oh no, wait a minute. Is that the, no, I think that one might be the Dusty Rose. I don't know. And then I got these. Very excited because these are my first sparklers. And then I got Mrs. Coffee's 666. I got 2. Yeah. I was just talking to Tia about the same thing. Yeah. And I got 2 bags of 321s. So these are going to be going in Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. These ones here, the red ones are all going to be going in there, and I need to get some more red ones. These are the glow glass sparklers for squares. So these are going to go in into Wonderland. That's where these are going to go. And then I got the sparklers in the round for or maybe I have it the other way around. No, yeah, these ones I got. These ones are for Into Wonderland. These are for Mad Kitty. That's what it is. But then I got all excited thinking, oh, okay, I can change the Cheshire Cat, or I could put glow-in-the-dark drills in the Cheshire Cat's eyes, right? Wrong, because the Cheshire Cat's eyes are orange in the Lost Something or whatever it's called. So I was like, how am I going to be able to do that? Because I want it to stay, in the same color as the Cheshire Cat's eyes are there. So I'm like, how can I make them glow in the dark? Does anybody remember the limited edition Halloween painting? The drills that were in that glowed in the dark? Yeah, so there's a Halloween one there, Pippa. These are the glow-in-the-dark drills from the Halloween painting with the pumpkins. So I'm going to put in these to where it'll still be the yellow eyes like is in the painting, but they'll glow in the dark. So I was pretty excited. That did kind of help put me in a better frame of mind today. And, by being able to finally get these in the mail. And now it's just trying to organize everything. I did place an order with Amazon. Somebody posted on Facebook this new storage system. Hey, Crashly. Crashly, I need to get with you at some point. I need to see about having a polymer clay pen made for me with, yeah, I'm going to message you. I don't know if this is something that you would be able to do for me or not. And I just need to know if you could and how much and yeah, all that fun stuff. Anyway, so there was like this new storage system. Well, it's new to me. I hadn't seen it before, but I guess somebody bought it last year. And they said, yeah, I bought that last year for Christmas or something. Yeah, I hadn't seen it. But it's very similar to Harbor Freight. But they have different shapes. And they have like oblong ones or rectangle ones, and then they got the square ones, and they got larger square ones. No, I mean, I don't know. I know you can do anything, Crashly, but I mean, I don't know if you have the time to do it. It's what I was meaning. That's what I meant. Not that you couldn't do it, because I know I've seen what you can do with polymer clay. Now, I just meant, there's only 24 hours in a day, and you have a child. But yeah, I found that, and I ordered it. So, Brittany, yeah, just to let you know, there was one left. When I seen there was only one left on there on Amazon, I snatched it right up. You want to talk about, like Mrs. Coffee says, snatching wigs? Yeah, I snatched that storage system right up. I had to have it. And I'm also admitting something right now, but don't tell anybody else. And Brittany, you're finding out now too, because I didn't even tell you. But I bought Mona on Saturday. I had to have Mona because I love the reds. I am obsessed with the deep, rich reds, the deep reds and then the rich reds. Yeah. So, yeah, I bought Mona. I'm going to regret it because we've only got 2 Diamond Art Club sneak peeks this week. One of them I love, but I'm afraid I've just been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. We've been, Tia, 3 weeks, 4 weeks with no Chuck Pinson releases. I need a Chuck Pinson. It's been a hot minute since we've had any Chuck Pinson releases. So by getting Mona, it helped increase my rewards. Over that this week, I'm hoping for a check. Missing my hubby. Tia. Sweet Tooth is the one that I do like. Sweet Tooth, yes. So if yeah, I know Pippa, yeah, till the end of the year, Dreamers Designs has a lot of his art. Tia, you miss your hubby. Right now I'm holding out. Oh, well, exactly. Well, see, I have there's only 2 Chucks that I don't have. One of them I gave to my friend to do the mystery painting. The other one I could not get. I was not able to get it, and it was the last one with the big red barn and the horses outside of it. Yeah, I don't have that one. I have Bluebird, but it looks similar to Bluebird Song, but it doesn't have the birds in it. Hey, Yvonne. Glad you could stop in. So right now, if we do not have a Chuck Pinson release, I will be getting Sweet Tooth. I will have my Anna's back, and I will get the handle in. If Chuck Pinson gets released this week, I will be using my $50 rewards, and I will be getting me a Chuck Pinson. I am obsessed. Yes, I do not have Reflections on Country Living. That's the one I'm talking about, Tia. That's what, yeah, you were telling me you had it. You were just getting ready to pay. They snatched it right out your cart. I have to spend, I can look here real quick. You figure it hasn't even been a year since I bought my first, or no, it has been a year this month since I bought my first Diamond Art Club. And I am probably real close to where you're at, Jeremy, as far as what I need to spend. I may not even need to spend quite that much. I know that a woman never tells her secrets, but we're all friends here, right? Nobody's going to tell. All right. Let's see here. All my rewards. Where does it say? I know it says on here somewhere. I just have to find where it's at. Ways to earn. I can't find where it says it on here on how much more I have to spend. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I need to spend. It doesn't actually say. It just says diamond achieved until December 31st, 2021. Oh, yeah. I'm good. I don't need to spend another dime till 2021. Yeah, December 2021. Let's see. I need them to have stock just to buy them. Right? I know. Yeah, so I actually don't need to spend any more money, but I said I wasn't going to buy anything this weekend. I was not. I was going to wait. But that Mona, I thought if I don't snatch that thing now, I might not be able to, or I may have to wait 6 months. And it's not like I don't have enough diamond paintings to do. But, you know, back to another thing that might be part of my mental health. I have not been home to see my mom since June 2018. I miss my mom, and my mom misses me, of course. And the plans were to come home this summer so I could see her. She was going to try to come out here last year, and she wasn't able to. I was going to come home this year. I'm not able to. My son is really missing his grandmother. Him and his grandmother, they're as thick as thieves. So he misses her tremendously. And just watching them on, watching and doing video chatting, it makes it better than not seeing him at all, but it's not the same. And I don't know how many of you, if any of you, seen I'm going to have a proud mama moment. But my son, for those who know me, know that this is his first year that he has done charter school. This was his freshman year. And, he does have some struggles. He is on the autism spectrum. So some things come to him way easier than most. And some things take a whole lot longer than most. But my son, thanks, Tia, my son got straight A's. He got a 4.0 in the fourth quarter. And we're talking that his third quarter he'd just gotten his third quarter progress report when the schools got locked down. So he's been doing, for the rest of the school year, he wasn't doing it like how Mrs. Coffee's kids, Orion and Maggie, they sat in front of the computer and they had their teacher and they were streaming and, they could ask questions. And now we didn't have that. All his stuff was strictly just online, and it was him doing it himself. He couldn't ask a teacher for help because he goes to charter school. So there's only so many teachers with so many students. My son, I rode his shirt tails. I rode his shirt tails. I was like the skier on the back of a boat. He was the boat. I was the skier. I was riding him to make sure that he got through the rest of the school year and did the best that he could. And he killed it. Straight A's across the board. Out of his entire school year. on his report card. Tia can vouch for this. She's seen it. I posted it. I put it on Facebook. I had no shame. I was going to brag about my son. He did have a D on his third quarter progress report, because that D was when this was all happening, and he didn't know how he was going to get through it. My son brought that D in algebra to a straight A by himself. So yeah, I am a proud mother. He worked hard, and he exceeded all my expectations. I mean, just totally. We didn't know how this year was even going to work out. First year of doing this. And, he had a lot of struggles in regular school on not wanting to do his assignments. So by doing it at home, my husband was like, well, if he's not going to do his assignments in school, how are you going to make sure he's going to complete all of his assignments at home? And I was just like, maybe it's just, if he can do it at his own pace, he'll do better. And man, he blew it out of the water. He killed it. So yes, I am over the moon happy for my son. He is going to be a sophomore next year. And remember, he's my baby too. He's the youngest. I'm going through the last of the freshman, sophomore, junior, senior things with kids now. And yeah, I am sorry. I am so proud of what he did. I am just over the moon for him. And I'm sure, though, he doesn't react to grades like most kids do. Like, if a child gets an F, they get scared that they're afraid they're going to be grounded. Or now an F to him is just like, yeah, whatever. So is an A. It's like, oh, okay. There's like no, I don't know. He just doesn't have emotions for grades. So, but when I told him, I said, do you realize what you've accomplished? And you accomplished this, by yourself. I mean, he did the work. I may have had to remind him every 5 minutes, multiple times a day, and ground him from his Xbox and threaten that the Xbox was going to be met with a hammer and all those things. But when it came at the end of the day, he sat down, he did the work, he got the grades. So yeah, I'm really proud of that. So yeah, it was another past few weeks, because his last day of school was the 18th. It was technically the 20th. But the 2 to 3 weeks prior to that, I was not doing anything as far as YouTube videos and stuff goes, because that was my priority. Making sure that he got through this whole strange end of school year the best that he could, and so he could be all he could be. And a lot of things that has affected my YouTubing. And I can vouch for Sherry, this community event did not go as we hoped it would. As far on our end, I mean, you all have been fantastic. You're posting your pictures, you're encouraging others. We see a lot of people that I've seen have put up their picture on IG, and they're going, I don't think I'm going to get through this. And I see a lot of y'all coming and encouraging them, and I appreciate that. So you guys getting your pictures up and getting involved has been fantastic. Me and Sherry both appreciate that so much. We've just had things as hosts that have affected how we wanted this to go. It did not run smooth. We know nothing ever runs completely smooth, but there was a few more hiccups and bumps in the road than we planned. Both of us have had health issues, and then me trying to get him through school, and now this with her not being able to be here tonight. She did say it'll be like it was last week, or the last time that she wasn't able to be here. that we will just have a double giveaway. I was upset because, you know, I had the items that I wanted to send to the person that won on my end, and I was not spending $90 to send it to Australia. That was not going to happen. So then was going to do a TSA gift card. Well, TSA doesn't do gift cards yet, you know, and Rachel's, which is fine, but Rachel's like, well, you know, you could go ahead and buy her something or buy the person something and just let me know, and then I'll just ship it directly to them. Yeah, our weekly prizes aren't going to be those large amounts of money. They were going to be, you know, small little things and stuff. So yeah, that wasn't going to be an option. Hold on here. I want to see what you said, Peppa. Sounds like familiar to my life. You aren't alone in that. That's why we have the creator group to support one another when we need it. Yeah, and well, and that supporter group, I read a lot of posts. I don't post much because I don't know. I try to do everything. I try to be that strong person that, you know what, I actually have it really easy because I do only have one child at home. And my husband works, you know, at night and sleeps during the day. So I don't have a lot of responsibility there, but it's just everything else. And I struggle with making videos because it's trying to come up with content and, you know, speaking the words and finding the topics and, you know, getting things to show. And my husband, he does not understand why anybody has to have more than one diamond painting at a time. He's like, why don't you just finish one and then buy another one? Or why do you need to have more than one pen? Which, by the way, I do want to show these. These are a gift from one of my subscribers. This is one of them. I like the thinner pens. This here, I'm not sure where she got this. I forgot what she said, where she said she got it, but I've got that. Oh, my husband, no hobbies, no crafts, no nothing. Literally. My husband sits and watches TV. That's his thing. He likes to watch sports on TV, but he doesn't play video games. He doesn't read. He doesn't do woodworking or crafting or anything. He literally could live with just sitting on the couch and watching TV. So he has no concept of what having things like this are. Yeah, he does not get it. So that's one of them. All right, wait a minute here. I got to read up here. Oh, what did we see? What did we see? What did we see? What's harsh? What's harsh? I missed something. All right, but that's one of them. Then this is the other one. Oh my God, I love, this is my favorite one. Oh, whoa, don't fall. All right, wait a minute here. Sorry, knocked you guys over. I'm in a different spot than I normally. Let me turn this back, turn off my light here. My light pad, see if that helps. Maybe you can see it better now. Yeah, it's purple and red. Can you see it better, Pippa? Yeah, that's better. Shawana, hey girl. I know you've been in here, but I'm just rambling. I'm not paying enough attention to chat, and I apologize. So there's that one. But this one is my favorite. I absolutely love this one. It's got like a pearlescence. I don't know if you're going to catch the pearlescence in it or not. Let's see here. Yeah, there it is. You can catch a little bit of it. And then it's got the wood, like the wood chip throughout it. Is it blurry? Hang on here. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm going to fix it. I know. Sorry about the movement, y'all. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Okay. Is this better, Pippa? So there's that one. And it's got another little piece of wood down here at the end. And then, so those were given to me. And this one was bought. Oh my God, I just love this one too. Hi, Cranes. I don't know if you've been in here before. Yeah, I just love this. They're just like, and they're so comfortable because I like the thinner pens. I bought this one. I don't remember if I showed this one on my channel or I mean on anything before, but I bought this one a few weeks ago. So I really like this one too. But I do like the thinner pens. This is from Jim's Handmade Pens. This was my first hand turned pen, first acrylic pen. Yeah, Jeremy, this is your color. we have that in common. Teal is my hands down favorite color. So yeah, those are my new, most recent things. My drills, my pens, and I also, you know what? Star Roar. For anybody who's trying to get some AB drills, Star Roar has some pretty decent AB drills. I'm actually putting these here. These are 947s. I think it's 947s. Yeah, no, these are 946s. I'm putting these 946s in place of my 947s in some sections of a space for reflection. So, because with the space for reflection, they only give you a very small amount of AB drills. And I mean, like, you get a little bit of white and you get a little bit of yellow. And I think those are the only two. Yeah, those are your only two drills. And we're talking, or maybe there's three. Hang on here. I'm looking here and I can't even find my ABs. Your AB drills, what you get are just small amounts like this in the space for reflection. And I wanted to give it a whole lot more. And they are white and this one, 132s. And I'm like, yeah, this one has such bright, rich reds and greens. And I wanted to add a little more to it. So I thought this here would be really close to these are the difference. This is the 146s. I mean, not 140, 946s right here. So, and it's going to show up different on camera. I know that. But then there's this. So I thought if I could just switch out a few of these and add these, it would, you know, really give it some contrast and, you know, make it pop a little more. And yeah, that's where I bought these off of Pippa or Rivke. I got these off of Amazon through Star Roar, but off Amazon. And I was like, I mean, these were more than what we pay for Tmos, but I mean, there's a lot in this bag. I got these, 3 bags of these, and this is, as you can see, this hasn't been opened yet. Okay. And that's how they came. This is a full unopened bag. I got 3 of these bags of the 946s. And then I got 3 bags of the 950, or I mean, not 952s. Where am I getting these numbers? Of the 5200s. And so now I definitely, I mean, this was because I was waiting for Tima to get her site up. Now that Tima's got her site up, well, yeah, I'm going to build up my drill stash like I built up my diamond painting stash. So even though I say, yeah, I'm probably not going to be buying a whole lot more diamond paints, yeah, I'm probably going to be, just because they keep putting out paintings that I want. But I'm also going to be adding some enhancements to them more and more, because I'm obsessed with the AVs. That's like, you know, and we got glow-in-the-dark drills, guys. I mean, now that we can get glow-in-the-dark drills and we don't have to wait, you know, like with T-Mall before, you know, as soon as that form got filled, well, we all know that form was filled, what, a day or two? Within a day or two, that drill was, or her form was filled up and she was done for the month, because we all love them so much. Now we don't have, we can go online and we can order them. And yeah, she still may run out, but she's got this site going. I think it's going to be a lot smoother. Well, that's why I got these, Pippa. My sparklers here. Yeah. These are the ones that I'm the most excited to work with. And I have a running list. I'm going to be passing out my list to my mom and my husband and anybody else in my family who asks me what I want for my birthday. Tima's sparklers and neons, the jelly neons. Yeah, that's what I'm asking for my birthday for my family this year. Because, hey, I am going to be 48. I only have so many more birthdays before, and you know, this isn't even an exciting birthday. I mean, all those exciting birthdays are over. Now it's just downhill for the rest of the way. But, you know, I'm going to sit on my birthday and I'm just going to diamond paint. I've already made up my mind. I already know what I'm going to do. Hey, Shelly, thanks for stopping in. Oh, it's the first time you've been able to catch one of my lives. Very good. Well, I'm glad that you got to make it in tonight. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to go live or not with everything that was going on, but I thought, yeah, I can't bail on you guys. So here I am. But yeah, I've already got it planned out. I am baking me my own birthday cake. Jeremy, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to make up something and post a video of something that's easy to eat, soft, but filling. You'll be 48 in September. Okay. My daughter's birthday is in September. Her birthday is September 7th. My birthday is June 15th. I am a Gemini. But I am going to be making me a strawberry cake. I have 3 favorite cakes that my grandmother used to make. One was a full-blown New York style cheesecake, the one that's like 6 inches thick and takes like 4 hours to bake, because you got to do it in a water bath, and it's got the ricotta cheese and the cream cheese, and yeah, it has the true real vanilla bean that she would actually cut the bean and scrape that was my grandmother made. Or a German chocolate cheesecake. German chocolate cake. I love German chocolate cake, but with braces, I don't think it's real good to be eating a whole lot of coconut. So that's a no-no there. But my husband doesn't eat coconut. So I have to make something that we're going to have something we all like. You'll be 43 August 5th. My second daughter will be 28 August 7th. 8th, excuse me. I have one, the oldest will be 32 on September 7th. The second daughter will be 28 on August 8th. I always get their days because they're a month and a day apart, but 4 years apart. So my other favorite cake is a strawberry cake. So I am making strawberry cake with a strawberry preserve filling and strawberry cream cheese frosting. Or strawberry, I don't know if I'm going to do a strawberry cream cheese or a strawberry buttercream, but yeah, that I am making my own birthday cake this year because you cannot find a strawberry cake anywhere. Yeah, so I'm doing that. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to diamond paint. I'm going to spend my whole weekend diamond painting for the weekend of my birthday. August 12th will be 3 years since I quit smoking cigarettes. Hey, Jeremy, high five. I can't quit. I tried. I have tried to quit smoking. I have tried to vape. But then again, I've been trying to do all these things at some pretty rough points and stressful times. And it's got to be, you were ready. When you quit, you were absolutely ready. And I'm sure it wasn't easy. I'm sure you struggled. But you had all your candy that helped you. Damn it, Jeremy, I can't eat sweet tarts. The chewy sweet tarts, can't eat them now. And I miss them so much. I have not had sweet tarts. I have not had Doritos. I have not had potato chips. I have not had pretzels. I have not had gum. I have not chewed a piece of gum. I have not had a peanut M&M or any type of peanuts. No Frito. I haven't had anything like that. Nothing crunchy or chewy since before December 16th. And I keep seeing Jeremy's got the sweet tarts in his lives and Stitcherista. Everybody just like bought her stock in chewy sweet tarts for her birthday. Yeah. And see, those would have been all the things that I would have eaten or tried to help me quit smoking. I don't have anything now that I don't think will actually help. I can't even eat carrots. People say, well, eat carrots. Can't. So, and there she is. Diamond Art Addiction makes her grand appearance. Hey, hope everything's okay with your friend. Message me and let me know. But she is here. Yeah, I haven't really diamond painted at all. I'm just not feeling it tonight. I've just rambled and talked a lot. I can say that, earlier today I was struggling, but coming on tonight and having you guys to talk to and stuff, you guys did help. You boosted the spirits a little bit. Actually, you boosted the spirits quite a bit. So I thank you for, you kind of took me out of a little bit of a gray place tonight. And I know my son's going to appreciate that because, he's been having to put up with me. And I'm sure that hasn't been a lot of fun for him. So, you guys boosted my spirits. And I thank you for that. But yes, Tia is going to be going live here shortly. Sherry, what are you going to do a video of what the plan's going to be for next week? For all the stuff that didn't normally happen that normally happens that didn't happen? Are you going to post a video about that, or are you just going to write something up and post it on Facebook and IG? All right, wait a minute. Today was an exhausting day, sure. There was another accident today, Tia? Or is that the one that you were telling me about last night? No, what happened to Rebecca? I mean, I know she had her knee surgery. What happened to Rebecca? Okay, so y'all seen that? Sherry will do a quick video explaining with what happened this week and how we'll handle the giveaways. I haven't heard from Heather on if she received her. All right, well, she received it because I sent her the gift card in a screenshot, because that's what I had to do for her. Is instead of sending to $90 to Australia, I just got her a gift card and I screenshot it and sent it to her, so she got it. Yeah, 7 hours ago she got it. Okay. All right, so wait a minute here. She ran a red light and T-boned a car. Oh no. Oh no. I can't even believe she's driving already. She just had her knee surgery. What the hell is she out driving already for? Oh my God. Well, I'm glad that she wasn't hurt. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah, I'll have to message her and let her know. I'll be thinking of adding her to my list of prayers. Oh my goodness sakes. See, that's another reason I don't like to leave the house, is because, yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. If her meds affected her, hopefully she didn't have, because I mean, we know that they're going to slow down your reflexes. Hopefully they don't look into that. Oh goodness, that's so sad. I'm just glad, like I said, no one was hurt. She just needs to just kind of sit back and rest and relax and get herself back to her state. Yeah, definitely. I'll throw up some hearts for both Diamond Art Addiction. Sherry, throw up some hearts. You know why. And I'll send some love to Rebecca and hope that she's able to get herself calmed down some. Hold on one quick second. So, I don't know if somebody's at my door or what, but I hear something outside. Hold on just a minute. All right, sorry about that. I am back. The door wasn't closed all the way. The security door, we got one of those security screen doors. Door wasn't closed all the way, and it was rattling. And then I go to lock it, and I'm like, why am I hearing this whistling? I kept hearing this like a sports whistle and music. The people that live behind us on the next street over, they're from the Dominican Republic, and they're out in their backyard, and they've got salsa going. I mean, the cumbia, their cumbia music's going back there. So, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on around here. But yes, it is that time that I wrap this up so we can all get ourselves something to drink, something to snack on, go to the bathroom, put our kids to bed, whatever it is that we need to do before we head over to Tia, to her channel, to watch her live, see what kind of shenanigans she's been up to, and hear about her day at work. Rivka, I don't know if anybody, because I'm kind of too far away from my screen to check, tea bags. If you take a tea bag and steep it, and then that's what my grandmother always said to do. To steep a tea bag and then lay it there. But yeah, clove oil, that's what my grandmother always said to do too, is use the clove oil. And peppermint oil, that helps too. But yes, yeah, so you all have a wonderful night. For those that don't make it over to Tia's, I hope you have a great night. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday on Sherry's channel. And we'll get these giveaways and everything all situated. I do have a giveaway. I mean, I do have something. But we'll go ahead and that'll be all taken care of next week on Sherry's channel. So thank you all for stopping in, letting me get some stuff off my chest. It did make a huge difference in my mood and how I feel, and I thank you all for that. Thank you, Pippa. I appreciate it. You guys are all so great. Your support means the world to me. And no problem, Sherry. I do need to talk to you at some point, though, to let you know something. So when you have a minute, we might want a video chat. Maybe we could do that if you can't sleep tonight when my husband leaves. Yeah. So you guys have a great night. We'll see you over at Tia's. Y'all take care. Bye, guys.